This is one of those videos where I really wasn't sure how I was going to make it, and I just know that I need to. I'm sure you've noticed on the news that the entire area of Southern California, primarily Los Angeles, Pasadena, has been hit with some devastating, absolutely devastating fires. The Palisades fire was one of the most devastating that we've ever seen, and while we personally were not victims of the Palisade fire, we have many friends and colleagues who have lost absolutely everything, not to mention the entire community that has lost it all, not just there, but across the board in Southern California. Now, to give a little bit of an update, my family and our home, our pets, we are okay. We were on the outskirts of one of the fires, the Kenneth Fire, and we were almost evacuated. We were like right on the outskirts, and we saw the smoke from our backyard. We saw the helicopters flying over. We had everything packed and ready to go just in case, and definitely were prepared for that time to go kind of call. We were without power from about Tuesday to early Friday morning, which is definitely nothing compared to what so many other people in the community have gone through. In November of 2018, my family and I lost absolutely everything in one of the most devastating wildfires in Northern California history, the California Camp Fire that completely obliterated the entire area of Paradise, California. We lost our home, we lost our pets, we lost absolutely everything, and so much of our community was completely demolished after that. After going through all of that, the Southern California community welcomed us with open arms and really helped us to be able to rebuild absolutely everything from the ground up. They donated things like books and clothes and board games to my kids. They helped us really be able to put together our life all over again. Several years later and 500 miles away, we are now watching this happen all over again. Now, this community was there for us when we needed it the most, and I want to be there for them as much as I possibly can. So I'm using my platforms to try and help get as much aid to the people that need it the most. The people that are in need of clothes and food and shelter right now, as well as medical attention, the animals that are in need of being rehomed or fostered or have medical attention that they need as well. So in my stories are links to the organizations that we have been donating to, and we're doing our best to try and help get their information out there. Some of these organizations include the World Central Kitchen, which are on the front lines helping to provide fresh meals in response to crisis. The Best Friends Animal Society, which are helping to rescue many of the animals that are victims of the LA wildfires. And of course, other organizations like the American Red Cross, the ASPCA, many of these places that are doing their best to mobilize and help provide as much aid as possible to these communities in need. And my family and I can personally attest to the amazing work that the Red Cross and the ASPCA really did when it came to helping us during our time of crisis in 2018. Thank you so much for listening. And again, if you're able to donate, please do so. If you're not able to, that's okay too. Please consider sharing the information out so we can try and get this community the help that it needs. And to be totally honest, I do feel incredibly guilty that we are one of the lucky ones right now that still have our home, that have our electricity back, that we are currently together. Our pets are here. And so much of that can change in an instant. And if absolutely nothing else, please send some positivity out into the universe for this community that so desperately needs it right now.